Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. I'm bringing devastation. Niggas know that I ain't never had the patience. Now, sound the alarms. I'm busting through the door. It's a motherfucking category 4. You know. Let's go. It's Stoned Chakra in the building. You already know. Getting a dab ready. Cause we're back. At least for today, cause I called off. We're back for another episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra live. I am Stoned Chakra, your guide through all of the weed smoke. We're gonna be getting down in the town, and I'm here for it. It's been a while. Glad to be back. We got Thomas Wallace in the building. Big Tom Dub. Big Tom Dub. Can't do a dab without thinking of Tom Dub, because I've been smoking a lot of Tom Dub dab. Hey. On top of having some experiences, I should say, like, I don't know how to feel about the job I've been doing. Mainly because I don't know if I have the job yet or not. Which is like a weird thing to say after you've been working somewhere 2 weeks. But apparently they have a test. And not at a test in the sense that makes sense. Like a test where you study a set amount of facts and then you answer said amount of facts to the best of your ability. No, this is not that kind of test. This is a test where you have to take ambiguous arbitrary rules that are not really open to much interpretation until they are. It's all amorphous and gray and changing. So even if I did well on the test, which I'm not sure if I did, it could change, and the score that got me a good score on the test will end up getting me a bad score on the test. Like, so they were supposed to have our results from like the first test last Friday, but they didn't because, you know, most of the world is fucking around, you know, fuck arounds, bunch of fuck arounds. And I was super dead tired because I had a big day yesterday out in the world, and I was really fucking tired. Like, I slept probably over 12 hours and was ready to sleep some more. And just the idea of possibly going in, like, even though I was going to get money, just the idea of going in and not knowing whether or not, you know what I mean? I didn't want to sit through another day of essentially anticipation of to what these scores were going to be. I didn't want to do it. And of course, good old Brittany. She was more than willing to fucking co-sign me calling off. And that's all I needed. Oh, she's down with it? Okay, fine. Obviously, I'm calling off. Which is something that they said that you're not supposed to do while in training. But, I mean, technically the training is over because, again, the training was short. But the idea is to get you to take this test and then put you into working for real after 2 weeks. But the results of the test made everyone feel uneasy. And then there's, like, a process to appeal your scores, but it's not an individual appeal. It's an appeal that has to be agreed upon with a consensus from the group, and that shit was ugh. That shit was like watching the late days of the Senate in Rome. It was rough. It was a free for all. So who knows whether or not these appeals will bear fruit. And at the end of the day, I can get a work, toil, and trouble job somewhere else. Like, it's not hard to convince somebody that you'll be a good slave. I'll be an excellent slave. I'll come in on time, and I'll never call off, and I'll forget my actual life and supplicate it with everything that I have to do for you. That's what they want to hear. So you just tell them what they want to hear. Get in. Because again, the people that actually treat these businesses as if they're people, I don't know what the fuck kind of world they're living in. Oh god, I'm not even gonna address that because you know how people are. I'm not even gonna address it. I'm not gonna say something because you know how people are. They'll fucking come in, get mad that you said something, then do some bullshit on the side. Have a good day. I hope you have a good day. Like, shout out to the real ones. I appreciate y'all holding it down. Why that guy was even here, I don't fucking know. But it is what it is. People will do what they do. People will do what they do. Back to what I was saying. People that look at corporations as if they're people, like, ugh, gross. They don't deserve the same courtesy that you would give an actual human being. The fact that people think that they care about you, like, they don't care about you. It's the same reason that they switched from giving people pensions to giving people 401ks so that way they could lose the entire retirement in the stock market. Forcing a wave of people that felt that they were retired. They thought that they were done with it. They thought that they were out the game. No, because that 401k just plummeted in value and you basically lost your entire retirement. So now you got to go back to work. Welcome to Costco. I love you. But it's just going to be like a weird game now. It's going to be a really weird game, especially the way things are going. Like, everything's breaking down and changing to the point where old models don't work anymore. And, like, this is not even like a pontification. Like, this is stuff that is verifiable that's actually happening in the world right now. Like, economic models that have served the world for hundreds of years have officially broken down, and all economists have said, yeah, we were going by the rule book, but basically we had to throw the rule book out the window because we ain't never seen no shit like this. I watched it, I was like, oh no, really? Oh no, so this is really turned out here. Oh, you already know what I'm dabbing, bro. Like, why you even have to ask? You already know. You already know what I'm dabbing. Like, I had some Thin Mints for like a hot second, but I blew through that. And then I got this VAP. I got this VAP of Durban Poison that's been holding me down. But other than that, I've been enjoying this slab of dab over here. But I'll be back tomorrow. It's just the idea of sitting through another day of anticipation waiting for the scores just killed me, because I couldn't see myself being able to do anything to any degree of proficiency while wondering what was going to happen with that. And the idea of doing more training when I possibly don't even have the position, it really disgusted me. And I was dead ass tired. I went to an amusement park yesterday, and it'll let you know some things real quick. One, definitely need to stop eating, which I have been for like the last 2.5 weeks. I've done a really good job of limiting the amount of shit that I eat. Not that I haven't been eating shit. I've still eaten a little bit of shit. Not literally, but you know, Oreos and whatnot. But I've really limited the amount. And that ice cream was after a rough day. Like I think that was after the first test that I took at that job, and I was not feeling myself. Because I just really felt like things were getting on the right foot. I was like, all right, I'm going to word this job. I'm going to get this schedule locked down. I'm going to start doing my streams again. I'm going to get back into reactions. I'm going to write these songs. Like, I want to buy this land. Like, I had all these plans. And then once because of course they never tell you this shit up front. They always wait till you're like a few days in, a week in, and they're like, yeah, just to let you know, there's a test at the end of this training, and if you don't pass the test, you're not getting the job. And it's not a situation where it's like you don't get the job and then you can come back anytime soon. Like, they said you have to wait 6 months before you can reapply. Like, motherfucker, I need money now. Like, I don't know what the fuck you think this is. Like,
I like money.
I'm not here out of the kindness of my heart. I'm not here to take your quote-unquote tests to see if I'm proficient in administering your very obscure and nonsensical policies. But it is what it is. You know, that's what they've paid you to do, blah, 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 blah. And you need an 80 to pass. And on the first test, I got a 72. And I was like, all right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine with the appeals. But then once the appeals process started and I realized how it was going, I was like, oh, God. Like, I might not pass this. And then I took the second test, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to take, because they said if you passed the first one, you didn't have to take the second one. But they never even got back to us with the scores from a first test with the appeals. So it was just, everyone had to take the second test. And then I didn't even do that much better. I did 2% better. A whole 2%. After that, I responded to an email that I received about being a linen technician, which I assume is fancy talk for working in some sort of laundry situation. But they was paying way more, and it was closer, and it was the same fucking hours. So I hit them up on email on Friday, like, I'm interested in the position. You know, I haven't heard shit back yet, but hopefully the recruiter gets back to me. And then I also recontacted another recruiter about the position that I basically just ignored because I gotten this one. And that was at the same goddamn company, but doing fucking help desk. The thing that I really have just been in for a minute. So it's just kind of maddening, because I took the position because I thought, you know, no talking to people, get some more money. That'll work out, right? We got Mantis in the building.
Stoned Chakra. We need more of this. We need more of this, dude.
What is up, brah? You know, I'm back for a special impromptu live because it's been a while and I called off. So here we are, baby. Let's go. Totally forgot to get a water. Give me a second. I'm not even gonna fucking go to the fucking be right back screen because I'm just gonna run to the fridge. Just gonna run to the fridge real quick and get literally the last bottled water. Oh, yeah. I should have got it before the show, but, you know, it's been a while. Oh. Choking some dog water OG. I guess that's smoking. But yes, I'm down for it. Let's go. I'm smoking Nondescript No Name from Tom Dub. Big shout out to Tom Dub, because, like I said, I knew I was going to be working on this for a while. And I have been. It is the only thing that I don't like, really, is that for whatever reason, it gets real gunky real quick. Like right now, like I don't know if you guys can see it, probably not, but I can see a lot of the residue, the reclaim just chilling at the bottom of this, and I guess I could just prove my point right now. Yeah, it gets real gunky real quick. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, it produces way more reclaim over a shorter period of time than I'm used to. But it doesn't seem to be inhibiting the, functionality of the device whatsoever. So I just keep going and, keep cleaning it out. Shout out to isopropyl alcohol. Holding it down. That 99%. We are the 99%. Isopropyl alcohol. That real shit. People know. They already know what it is. Let's go ahead and do another dab. Let's do another one of them. I'm going on a trip. Oh yeah. I'm about to get blasted. Well, shit. Let's do it together, Brody. And it's been a while. There we go. Shout out to the hot knife doing what it was designed to do. Appreciate you. Even though, I have yet to receive any sort of correspondence from Puffco. We're going to keep getting at him. We're going to get him on board. Just watch. It gets my pen clogged faster as well. Alright, cool. At least this is not something that is just, an anomaly. Either way, though, I still enjoy it. Because it tastes good. It gets me really fucking high. You know what I'm saying? That the gunky part is my only complaint. But, again, how much can I really complain about that? Like this, I've never seen this full before. Like, this is the reclaim jar, and this is the fullest it's ever been ever. Oh, it's like stuck together. Like, and then again, I think I've gotten to the point where it's just like, do I even need to keep this? Or do I just give it to some poor unfortunate soul that's down on their luck? You poor unfortunate soul. So sad, but true. They want to do some dabs, but they don't have any money. But do I help them? Yes, I do. Because I know for real that I'm probably not gonna use it, but it's just a habit of collecting it at this point. Like, the same way it's a habit of collecting roaches. Like, I don't really... If I have them, I try to smoke them, like, rather quickly, because I've never been a fan of the stale roach taste. I've never been the person that's like, let me hold on to these roaches for a rainy day. Like, I'll hold on to them for a little bit, but not too long, because they start to get a little funky. And I've never really done enough dab for real to have enough reclaim to even think about tapping into it when shit gets rough. Or I should say that I've always had supply to the point where I didn't have to use it. I don't know what it's been, but shout out to Crystal, shout out to Marco in the building. I don't know what the deal is, but I would say probably since late 2021, I haven't really had a lapse. Like, I haven't really had any sort of hiccup in supply, any sort of issue. And that's like a rare position for me to be in. It's like when you grow up and you realize that you're a grown up and you can eat as much or as little as you would like. Because before, again, at least the people that come from a frugal family, I won't say poor, people that come from a frugal family know the concept of cleaning the plate. You better clean your plate. There's kids starving, blah, blah, blah. You better clean the plate. If you don't clean the plate, you're going to go to your room and you're going to go without eating for how, shit like that. So when you grow up and you're not really cooking for yourself too much, and you're going out more because, you have money. But you go to these restaurants and the portions are fucking insane. You get so much food. Like, I understand why it is so hard to run a restaurant. Because you give away so much food. For as much as they charge, I don't understand anybody that complains about the prices at a restaurant. Because they give you a fuck ton of food. Especially if you find like these hole in the walls that really don't know how to price out their fucking menu. And they're just giving you a chicken fried steak the size of the entire plate. Just ridiculous portions. And you have to get to that point where it's okay to not eat it all. I'm like just now starting to realize that you don't have to eat it all. That's a hard thing to break. That's like a hard habit to break, especially when it's ingrained in you. Don't ask me why I put up this dab like I wasn't gonna keep dabbing. I don't know why I did that. I think I just wanted the room. What I've been doing is I've been like cutting off chunks and putting it onto smaller pieces of wax paper, but I think I got lazy. Yeah, that's what happened. I got lazy, especially after I got my VAP back on and popping. It was just easier to take this to work than to take a slab of. Shout out to Aaron Banks for the super chat. We got Aaron Banks in the building. Yeah, I'm right. We live. I OD'd on Mexican food in LA and I didn't spend more than $20, bruh. Exactly. So that's what I'm just trying to work on. Realizing that I don't have to squirrel away the scraps of my medicines for, that rainy day that I'm afraid's gonna come, or that, or back, when shit was fucked up, when it was just kind of rainy all the time. Like, you didn't know if you was gonna have certain shit. What's good, man? Haven't been on here in a while. How's it been? Hunter DeMarsh. I'm gonna be the asshole and say, what's up? I'm glad you're here, but I don't remember you. I am sorry.
That's a side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
Is it possible that you changed? Is it possible you changed your username? Fingers crossed you change your username, because then that way I'm not as much as an asshole. But if you didn't, forgive me. Mea culpa. Is that what you say? Mea culpa? I don't feel like learning here. Somebody figure it out. Bruh, as long as the farm is running, you good. Shout out to Tom Durb. Did I miss any Stone Chakra news? How was King's Island? Drove by it on Sunday. I don't think I announced any news really. Just talking about like my recent experiences at work, but it's not really Stone Chakra news, quote unquote. Hopefully you got the fast pass. I actually didn't get the fast pass. That's the thing that made it a pretty surprisingly okay day. Like, there was people there, but it wasn't thick like you would think it would be. Like, you'd go up there and you'd be like, oh man, that looks like a thick line, but it really wasn't a thick line. It was just that they had most of the line section blocked off because they weren't using it. So the lines were not even bad. Like, I rode Adventure Express, Orion, Diamondback, The Beast, Mystic Timbers, Orion again, and I think something else. Either way, though, I didn't have to wait long at all. And what was the one that really, for real, took the longest, like they had the longest wait, and that even wasn't that long, was Whitewater Canyon. Because there were people leaving the line. I was like, fuck, how long is this line if people are leaving? But it wasn't long at all, so I was just like, damn, they just cleared out spots for us. Like, I was down for it. I'm the guy that talked to you about the whole music recording thing on one of your other streams. Shout out to you. That doesn't help much because I talk about that a lot. Shout out to Punta P for, is that right? Yeah, shout out to Poon Exta P for the sticker super chat. Yeah, super chat.
Oh, I like money.
Big shout out. I appreciate that. Was it me doing like a music production stream, or did I just happen to go off into a tangent about recording? Fuck, do you know what number it was or what stream it was? Because that would fucking help me a lot. I'm glad you're back, though. I'm glad you're back. I've been working on some new shit. I don't know if any, I guess most of the core have already heard it. Like, there's the one that I've called Sound the Alarms, and that one is I kind of feel bad because I made this track that was super just really good. Like, it was just a really structured fucking song to write to, and I was all gung-ho ready to start. Like, I wrote the chorus, kicked it around, didn't like it as much, and then I reworked like the same idea into a different chorus that I really liked a lot more. But for whatever reason, I just never started writing to it as much as I should have. But this Sound the Alarms one, oh my god, it was just like, oh yeah, this is going hard. Pronounced Pucksta. I watch your videos, a lot of them. I appreciate that. I know I do a lot of reactions. I know I've been lacking on the consistency of releasing those. I've just been doing a lot of, real life shit, like working and trying to do the thing that I started all this for, which is to promote the music. But in order to promote the music, you gotta make the music. Hey, we're making sweet music. So I've been trying to do a lot of that. I've been doing a lot of producing lately, and it's gotten to the point where I've finally made stuff that I feel is good enough for me to write on, which took a while. It took a while. Like, the stuff that you're hearing in the background now is the remnants of the stuff that I made to get me to the point where I felt like I was able to write to shit. Banshee and Diamondback is my favorite king. I didn't ride Banshee. Fuck. I don't even think we went to that area now that I think about it. Because that's the area that has drop zone. We didn't even go anywhere near there. Fuck. But I was dog tired though. Like, so I don't even think I had it in me. You listened to one of my songs and you gave your reaction. Did I release it as a reaction video or did I just do it on a live? Either way, it's not coming to me. I really apologize. I truly do. Hey, feel free to drop some tunes. Feel free to drop some tunes in the chat, like, or not some tunes. I don't want to say plural. Hold on. Drop a tune in the chat and we can check it out right now. Cause I feel bad now that I do not remember. Yeah, we rode the beast. But again, the thing that all these coasters showed me, I need to lose some fucking weight. Cause I had to fucking I had to squeeze my fat ass up in them seats, and it was a tight squeeze. They was pushing down on the fucking thing, like trying to get that last click. I was like, God damn, this is what it's come to. Which is why I brought up the portion situation, because that's why I had to finally realize that I needed to eat less. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing a really good job of not fucking eating so much. Like, shit. Did you say F it to the strikes? Yes, I did. To be fair, I'm still gonna do it, like, as safe as possible. Like, I'm not gonna use music videos at all. And I'm gonna try and pick up as many reactions as I can in between, because it's just something to keep things going while I'm not able to do the fucking lives as much as I want because of the fucking job. Oh, okay. Have you gotten equipment yet? Because I'm starting to recall this, and if that is what was said, if this is what was said, I'm sure my response would be that you need to get equipment. So my question is, did you get equipment yet? And if not, why not? In the meantime, I will play the track that has got me feeling like I'm ready to conquer the world, which is Sound the Alarms. Fuck. Hold on. I'm not going to play that because I have to get my rap book, because I'm honestly blanking on what I wrote. But give me a second. I'm going to go get my rap book and let y'all see that new shit. Not new to the people that have Patreon, that Discord, and I've been sharing it all over the place. But some of y'all will be seeing it for the first time. Some of y'all will. Okay, I think here we go.
Stoned Chakra.
Yeah, alright, okay. I figured it out. I found it. I found it. This isn't it though, but this is. I'll turn it up. Sound the alarms. I'm bringing devastation. Niggas know that I ain't never had the patience. No, sound the alarms. I'm busting through the door. It's a motherfucking category 4. Yeah, sound the alarms. I'm bringing devastation. Niggas know that I ain't never had the patience. No, sound the alarms. I'm busting through the door. It's a motherfucking category 4. You know, hit you like a trinity. You do not wanna be a leave you licking like you fucking around a spitzer aquafina. I'm a wreck shit, get invested. Got my chakras feeling rested from the best hits. Let's go. Now the trick is, like, I got to that point and then for whatever reason, like, this work shit has just been irking me. I think the not knowing part is the thing that's like fucking me up. And then I ended up like just having a busy ass weekend unexpectedly. But essentially, the sound the alarms part is the chorus, and then the part that comes after it is what you would call a post chorus, I guess. Like, my idea is to have that after the chorus. So it'll come after the chorus, and then before the chorus you keep that same like tempo and energy, but you say something different. So even though that's something that repeats and it's coming after the chorus, it's not part of the chorus. And that is the new one that I work on, and it just sounds it doesn't. It sounds like you could have easily got that off of name your beat site here. And I'd have to say that fucking like Sublab. The combination of Sublab, which gives you like this fucking crazy thick bass, you don't hear it as much on there like I would want you to, because that is just something that I mix down quickly with no bells and whistles, just so I would have something to listen to so I could write on the go. And because of that, it's on my cloud, and because I have it on the iCloud, I'm able to just download the other shit, so that's why I have it here on my PC. But that's not anywhere close to the finished product whatsoever. For finished product shit, I would have to go to Fat Bass, but the only one that I have right now is tagged, and I don't want you to hear the tagged one. So let's see, let me go to iCloud and hope that I do not have to sign in. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best that I don't have to. Oh, yes, I don't have to sign in. So, music, bounces. Oh, no. Bounces. Download. Alright, so here's Fat Bass untagged. Not this. This is bass track 6. And then this is Fat Bass. Thoughts Stop the wounds inside my head are painted black. Black, black, black. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Like, it's really gonna be a problem now. Cause now I know how to do it, you see. Cause now I know how to do it. And I don't need anyone. So now it's really a problem. So from start to finish, stem to stern, it's all me. I don't have to deal with any other bullshit. Like, that is the thing that, like, it still blows my mind that I figured out how to make something like that sounds, I don't know what other word to describe it. Like, it sounds real, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like something that could have been done not by me, but by some person that you know. Like, if you heard this and so is on it, like, name whoever you listen to. Like, it doesn't sound unprofessional. Like, it doesn't sound cheap. Just, like, all around, it sounds fucking good. So this is like the first track where I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Ministry of Truth was the first track that I made, like, okay, I can write to this. Fat Bass was the first track where I was like, oh, this is gonna be a problem for people. This is gonna be a problem. It was the track that I was going to get Seuss on, but it's just too, I guess, dark. Yeah, dark. It's just too dark. Like, I wouldn't want to have that be the first outing. So I went with something that's not necessarily light, but is more amped up, I would say. Like, Sound the Alarms is way more amped up, and I think it would just suit him and me better. Picking a random Ouija Mac song off his new album, If You Don't Care, I haven't heard it. Crawl. Alright, I'll add it. Or yeah, just drop it in the Discord. That'll be easier for me. In the reaction requests, that way I'll have it locked in, because there's like another one in there that I need to do too. Yeah, fucking Dave dropped one. He dropped one a few days ago that I need to do, and then there's a bunch that are still on the original post that I made on my YouTube to see what people wanted to see, so that I could have some more recent requests to pull from without having to scour through comments. What am I doing? Tripping. Stoned Chakra.
That's a side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
I went to get another dab. but there's already a dab in here, so hey. But yeah, feel free to throw that in the Discord and I'll get at it. I mean, I might get at it tonight, depending on how high I get during this stream. Round 5. When's Father's Day? Is that June? I don't know when Father's Day is. Don't hate me. Didn't have to celebrate it much. Hey! Oh. I thought that you just got rid of it because I like Father's Day had already passed and the moment was gone. When did I say no more reactions? Let me check the YouTubes. Let us see. Let us see when that happened. I'll just go to my community tab because I'm pretty sure it was just like fuck reactions. Two months ago. It doesn't give me a date. So 2 months ago. So that was probably around the end of May, I guess. Yeah, probably like at least in May. It was definitely in May because that's when I made the post. Because they was on some bullshit. Fucking busy bone. So now I have to, because of busy bone, I have to stare at this active copyright strikes notification on my channel dashboard. All cause of 400 something views. Like it wasn't even a poppin' video. Shit wasn't monetized. Like what the fuck, B? You act like motherfuckers don't need to know who you are. Like that's the craziest thing. Cause I would, anytime Busy Bone would be made as a request, I'd be like, motherfuckers need to hear Busy Bone. Like if you haven't heard Busy Bone, check out Busy Bone, man. The fucking, if you haven't heard The Gift by Busy Bone, check out Busy Bone. Now I'm like, fuck Busy Bone. Fuck him and the set he claimed. Copyright claim. But I could understand if a motherfucker was like monetizing off of it. But when the video is not being monetized, what is the point of submitting a copyright claim? Like, you may think that you don't need the exposure because you're fucking Busy Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony, but there's plenty of motherfuckers that don't know who the fuck you are. And yes, I usually clown those people, but that doesn't negate the fact that people don't know who you are. And more people should know who you are because you're fucking talented, but they ain't gonna hear about it from me anymore. That's for goddamn sure. That ship has sailed. I'm cool. And yeah, she went. She enjoyed it. We went as a family.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It was a family outing. I ate blue ice cream and funnel cake and I had overpriced everything. It was great. It was a great time. I had a smile on my face from ear to ear. I was shouting crazy shit on roller coasters. I was having a good time. I got her to get on some, even though she had her eyes closed the entire time and like her head down. Like the position that she was in while she was riding the roller coaster made it look so uncomfortable because I could only imagine being that tense and like trying to fight against the force of the roller coaster. Oh my god, this sounds crazy. But then also, it doesn't sound very sane, my option, which is to let it completely take me over, eyes wide open, and just let myself float everywhere. Like, that sounds crazy too. Or once we go into dark tunnels and the beast start saying in a deep gravelly voice, I like to party. I like to party. Is that Brittany? You're awake?
I'm alive.
You're alive?
Yeah.
I let you sleep.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've been to Cedar Point once, but I didn't ride much. But I've been. And I guess I would, like to go back, I guess, but it seems like a long ass trip to do some shit that I can do way closer. Like, I get that it's, different, but is it really? Like, it's no Disney World. It's the same motherfucking company. Gonna dip out, gotta get water in the baby girls. Get on it, Tom Dub. Get to work. Alright, what is this one called? Alright, Epic Strings. If I changed the lead to something different, it would sound way better. Like, I believe this one can be salvaged. I just have to change that fucking lead. That lead is horrible. That like, it sounds so weird with that fucking noise. Like, the rest of the time, you're like, all right, I can get with it. Yeah, I can get with this. Yeah, I can get with it. And then the fucking chorus part comes in, and it's just like, like, not popping in the streets. What was I thinking? Like, it throws off the whole feel of the song. I like being able to be objective about my past work. It helps a lot. Man. I've got like this super duper dry mouth now. I've been dabbing a lot, yo. That's what happens when I'm gone for a while and I come back. Like, I feel like I have something to prove or something. I don't know. Maybe it's something I should see a therapist about, but I just talk to you guys instead and do dabs and write music. Now, to be fair, I, definitely recommend therapy. I've been, and it was very beneficial. I was given some really helpful tools to manage, things that happen and occur throughout life. So, I'm not a person that's against it in any form, for real. It's just, that shit's expensive, man. I did BetterHelp and I paid, the introductory price, and that shit just got to be too much. It was like, do I pay my car insurance or do I pay for this therapy here? And then you finally get to a quote unquote job, and you get the insurance, and it ain't shit, because you try to schedule an appointment for therapy through like 5 different motherfuckers, and they all call you back to say that you're out of network, the office is closed down, like blah blah blah. It's to the point where you stressing yourself out just trying to get not stressed. It's like, I'm stressed out, I'm feeling anxious, I want to go to therapy and become a little less freaked out and anxious, but I'm getting freaked out and anxious trying to get to therapy. So by the time you actually find somebody, you're all overcooked, and then you get to somebody and then they're incompetent. Like, that's just the worst case scenario. I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for most people, but I tend to catastrophize things. Another thing I need to see a therapist about. Like, hey, it is what it is, baby. Hey, you know, am I super anxious, or am I just super aware of all the fucked up shit that's happening in the world? You tell me, 'cause I don't know. You know, maybe it's my ability to empathize with the suffering of the world, or to see the suffering in others, or the suffering of myself, or the people around me. Who knows? Then again, too much introspection is not ideal anyway. It's also good to live life. There also has to be balance. You can't just be having an internal monologue for days on end. Eventually you're gonna have to speak to another human. As daunting as that task seems at times. It's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to talk to another human. One that I don't know? Oh my god. Why? You know, I think that's probably why I enjoy music, because it's a way of speaking, but within total control. Anything that involves writing, I think. I think a lot of people that write are people that are desperate to communicate, but are not the biggest fans of doing it directly. Again, which is why for the longest time I wasn't online for real. Like, you get a video of me doing something every now and again, or you have a post of, oh yeah, fucking new CDs coming, or me fucking smoking, but not me coming online and regularly interacting, I should say. Or at least, at the very least, regularly putting my face, my voice, and my ideas out into the world. I was very content with having my music say everything that I was thinking. I didn't feel the need to put my face out there until I realized that it's the only fucking way. I'm sure I knew, I just didn't want to. Like, I didn't want to. I think it comes down to you finding something that you enjoy, finding something that you actually want to do, and then realizing all the stuff around it that is required. And I guess that it's good that I have these skills. I suppose it makes me a well-rounded individual, being able to do multiple things. But I didn't want to do multiple things. I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to write songs. And that has morphed into something it's just morphed into something that's everything. And I was not expecting that, I guess. The gathering this weekend, it's going to be 4 days of nonstop bass around my house. We live 2 miles from Legend Valley. I mean, that sounds turnt. Oh, excuse me. I definitely won't be going because I'll have to go to work tomorrow and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And depending on how the test goes, like if I'm able to continue working there, I'll have to work Sunday. So the lineup is booty. I mean, there haven't been many festival lineups that have made me go, oh, that's like a killer lineup. But every time I see the pictures and the videos, I'm just like, fuck, that looks fun. And I think it's literally been that fucking long that I remember, but at the same time, I forget what it was like. So I don't even put that into the equation. I'm like, man, if there's not music that I want to see, why would I be there? And then I see the videos and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why. That right there is why. So I'm pretty sure pre-sales for Electric Forest happen in December, if I remember correctly. It's usually around the end of the year or the beginning of the year, so December, January. Definitely gonna be putting money towards getting some tickets because me and Brittany are going. It has to happen. I need another Forest in my life. To all those that haven't been, I apologize. It is a magical place. I also wasn't ready to go back there and like not see Bass Nectar. This shit's weird. And it's gonna be like that for a while. Like I doubt he's gonna come back anytime soon. See, it's just I think that's another thing because it just felt like a whole bunch of people trying to fill that void and just wasn't happening. Even though the shows look cool. Man, I'm high as shit. I'm over here fucking just finger tapping to the background music. Like, I'm fucking baked right now. Baked.
I'm going on a trip. I look like I'm doped out of my gourd.
Facts. Like, there's no lie in that statement.
I just felt my chakra open, honey.
Goddamn right, Joe Jack. That's how high I am. I'm just buzzing over here. Just. Over here, buzzing, buzzing. Feeling real high right now. When I'm buzzing, buzzing. Unnecessarily stony with my rap book here that has the beginnings of 2 songs, the beginning of an era of fully produced by Stoned Chakra music. It's gonna be a good era. It's gonna be an era free from copyright claims. It's just gonna be so clean. Bro, I just joined into saying I'm high as shit as I'm puffing this fat blunt. I'm in the right place. That yeah, you have reached the place to be if you're gonna be doing that right there.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Because that's what I've been doing for the last hour and some minutes. I've just been doing dabs. I've been doing dabs repeatedly. To be fair, I've been doing dabs every day since August 2021. I still smoke flower on occasion. But it's mostly dabs. And that is simply because I couldn't find good flower. Like, I was all about them blunts. Blunts, blunts, blunts. If you listen to some Stoned Chakra music, feel free to stream it wherever you stream. You will hear multiple lines about blunts. There's an entire song titled Gitterello. I was a blunt smoker. Blunts, 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 blunts. Couldn't find good flower. All I could find was dabs. So I started doing dabs. I can't roll, and I mean, I'm sure I could. Now that I was about to say it, it just doesn't sound like a good idea. I couldn't really roll an entire blunt of dabs. So I just did dabs. And I did dabs for a while. And by the time that I got around to finding some good flower, I smoked a blunt, and then I smoked another blunt, and that second blunt took me out. It was a wrap. I was coughing. It was craziness. So the way that you feel after hitting dabs, that's how I started to feel after smoking again. And I used to be 6, 7, 10 blunts a day. Most of them by myself, sometimes with other people. But I was smoking ridiculous. I was smoking unnecessarily. I couldn't do it no more. Dabs hurt my throat so bad, it only gets me high for like 30 minutes, I feel. Over in Colorado, we get some good flower around. Gitterello, I love that. Yeah, Gitterello, that's the track. I guess I can play it right now. But that's the thing. For whatever reason, it was just like a drought or something. Like, there was bud, but it was not good. But for whatever reason, the guy that I was getting my fucking cards from, he had fire cards, and he had fire fucking dabs. Shout out to my licensed local dispensary. And the dabs were just so good. And by the time I got back, it was a wrap. Like, I smoke joints every now and again. I don't really smoke blunts too much anymore. And I've just been on dabs. And I'm thinking that you probably had a high temp dab. Because again, I was wary on the whole dab situation. I didn't even have a rig when I made this switch. I literally got dabs because it was the only thing I could get. I had like a little pen, like a little Puffco pen. And that was cool. But it was weird just like using it over and over again. It would get hot as fuck in your hand. And I knew they had like a rig itself at the time. So I went to the smoke shop and I got it. And the dude's like, as I'm walking out the door, he's like, "Your life's about to change, bruh." And I'm just looking at him like, the fuck you talking about? Like, why are you trying to upsell me right now? I already bought the shit. Like, what the fuck you talking about? My life's about to change. I go home and I use this shit. My life changed. He was not lying. Like, he was telling the truth, because I went to using way less concentrate and getting way more high on low temperatures. So on top of saving money by just switching from flour to dabs, I saved even more money when I got the peak because I had to use even less of the material to get an even better high. It was crazy. And then it went like 5 to 10 times even more with the Pro. And I hate giving them this fucking, like, giving them this shine because they don't sponsor me yet. But the shit is just legit, and it makes you, like, you know, that's another reason I wasn't fucking with dabs too, because you gotta use a torch and shit. Like, why the fuck am I heating up this bucket and shit made me feel like a crackhead, for real. Crackhead is hell. Like, like, and the fact that I could just hit this button and not feel like a crackhead and get this good hit, like, I was just happy. And I've been dabbing ever since. Bro, I feel like when I take a break from certain way of smoking and come back to it, it fucking unloads into your brain. I don't have to smoke much weed now, so I do like that. You absolutely don't have to answer this, but what state are you in? Just curious. Bro, those puff codes are nuts. You can't not say shit after selling one. Haha, I believe your life changed. It's like watercolor with those puff codes, bro. I really hope you get a sponsor through them, man. Yeah, I hope so too. See, I like this guy. I like this guy. I like the cut of his jib, because just me literally using it in my reaction videos, I've gotten so many random comments like, I saw you use this in your video and now I got one. I'm like, look at them making money off me, sons of bitches. These sons of bitches. But it's fine. I know that they don't fuck with you until you get to a certain level. So I'm just going, you know, keep trucking along, building up the numbers. It's going to be fine. But yeah, I live in Ohio. Medical. We medical out here. Shout out to my licensed local dispensary. Let's go. Yeah, they're making big money. No, I won't say big money off me. They've probably sold, 6. Like 10 if I'm really like trying to big myself up, but it's not like a ton. I'm not moving a ton of units. Let's just say that. I'm not moving a ton of units. But, you know, just slowly growing the numbers up. It's going to be fine, especially by doing more. I think I've made it pretty obvious, like, what I'm about with my name and the way that I even do my reactions. But if motherfuckers didn't get it yet, I guess there's more stuff I could do. And I can't help it. Like, I just like the product. Yeah, they are expensive. Either way, they're gonna come around. It's fine. They're gonna come around. It won't be too late for them. They'll have plenty of time to make it up to me. I'm sure they'll have all sorts of new goodies that they can slide my way by the time that I get enough numbers to the point where, like, hey, we noticed that you've been using our products and we really appreciate that. We'd like to reach out and do a deal. But until then, it's fine. I'm gonna just keep trucking along. Nah, I think it's just strictly a numbers thing. Like, I have to probably show them numbers in the double-digit Ks on multiple platforms before they'll say anything my way. Hold on. All right, give me a minute. Greta gotta go to the bathroom. Or where's Brittany at? Alright, let me handle this. I'll be right back. All right, we back. We back. Either way, she was lying. She didn't have to go pee. She just heard people outside, but she went pee anyway. She's a good girl. I appreciate it. And not be quick to admit it. I get that your reach has to be investment worthy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just a matter of time. I ain't worried about it. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But here we go. Here's Gettarello. Straight banger. Available wherever you stream music. You know when we smoke that we can't fuck around. We never get close to the dirty ditch brown. Yes, the water is abundant, talking about the cotton mouth. The piff is so incredible, and did you know what's edible? They put it in your candy cakes and powder unforgettable. Off the Pivotin, just one Whiffiton. Call it the esophagus. Air in my esophagus, I don't give a fuck. Call it whack if you will. My clothes stink like reefer, breast does like reefer. Even the inside of my ride stink like reefer. Get around. Smoking no weed cause it frees your mind. Don't give a damn, light it up. Where is a blunt? Who is the new fella? So you better get a rella. Yeah, great the berry blue. Who's blueberry? That's what I meant. And the shit's heaven sent. Lots of ice. Just fucking nice. Got me thinking I'ma die. Let me in the shit with just another hit. Like this. Get around, throwing down if you wanna take a puff. Get around with that lime green, not the fucking pump. Get around down the road up in 3 minutes flat. Get around is always better if it is super fat. Get around 2 swisher boxes gone in a day. Get around chiefin' blunts like there's no other way. Get around. Give me a second, Aaron. I'm dabbing.
Every hit of weed makes the air even sweeter. You never catch me off in a white beater. More likely beat up Reeboks in a cheapest pizzeria. I'm not spitting this to like my eat gun. And having niggas say, whoa, looking like it's hitting me straight up at the pack, they grab it.
Oh, goddamn right, Joe Jack. Alright, person rapping right now, it's Below Dirt. Brown if we blow trees, moving OGs. Never wanna leave. Bubblegum got me done baking like a bunch. We got Mantis back in the building. Shout out to Lakari Satana for the support on the music. Appreciate that. This is the first release. The first release from Stoned Chakra. This was when Stoned Chakra was a duo, so I'll have to explain since you're new. Currently, me right here, I'm Stoned Chakra. In the beginning, Stoned Chakra was a duo consisting of Hyrule, which is me, check the Triforce tattoo, and Bane, who now goes by Below Dirt. Feel free to check out Below Dirt wherever you stream music. There was 3 projects while there was a duo. Blazed and Confused Volume 2, What's Love Got to Do With It, which was an EP, and then Resonance, which was an album. Those are the 3 that have a duo going on, all bangers. Then there's a split. I took on the mantle of Stoned Chakra. He became Below Dirt. As Stoned Chakra just being me, there are 2 projects currently and 2 singles. There is Kudo, which is an EP, which is straight bangers. Let me see. Hold on. Let me play one from fucking Kudo right now. Straight bangers. Straight bangers. Kudo was straight bangers. But so there's Kudo, and then there's Flux. And then there's the recent singles that I released.
Can't apologize when she's on my mind. Can't apologize for your fucking lies. Never will you hear me say I'm sorry. Cause the thoughts I think of mine and not your property. Good smoke, I got that. You know I ride that. Ego, I drop that. Still don't want you back.
Like, this is a fucking... This one's stupid.
Forgiving the saints and I'm blessing the sinners when I can afford to. You do you some dirt and make sure that the house of the road will reward you for the strife and the pain you cause. It's like you bought it at the asshole catalog. Your personality is what I'm talking about. And if it shit stays home, I'm gonna air it out. I can't apologize for these niggas. I can't apologize for these hoes. I can't apologize for what you think of me when I'm out here on the road. I'm not sorry for my life. I'm not sorry for the love. But when I reciprocate it, all I wanna do is hate it. The feeling's feeling me jealous, so I'm looking for a blood life.
As you can see, this was still in the blunt days. Still in the blunt days when I was regularly smoking blunts. I've since shifted my lyrics to dabs to keep in line with the times that I'm currently living. I want to keep it authentic. I want to keep it real. Shout out to Brandy in the building. Shout out to Mantis for bumping locks unprompted. He did that shit because he wanted to, because it's a banger.
Dopest in the moments that it's hit now. So if you see me being quiet, better. My mind is a. And if I keep it, then we all get. Cause I cannot. Hey, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Hey, let us see, let us see, let us see. And gonna lie. The skies. Understand why. I can't apologize when she's on my mind. Can't apologize for your fucking lies.
That's a banger. That's off Kudo. Just a straight banger. It's got 5 more tracks because it's 6 tracks of straight fire. And then there's fucking Flux. Go be a dad. Check out the music, but being a dad is important, so definitely handle that. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. Feel free to stop by anytime. I can't really give you a defined time, but just subscribe, like, you ring bells or whatever, motherfucker. Whatever the shit it is to get notifications, and you'll know when it's going down. Hey, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're doing here. Stoned Chakra in the building. Hey, thirsty as fuck. Hey, let me just water. Oh yeah, it's good. Oh man, that's dope. Shout out to fucking Lakari Satana. I don't know if I'm saying that shit right, but I appreciate that. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully that's a new fan right there, and that would be fucking dope. Cause that is the reason I fucking get up on this interwebs and speak and put my face out here. It's so that I eventually run into somebody that's like, man, I really like that music. Like, that is the master plan. Like, yes, I want all the other things too. Like, don't get me wrong. I want this video to be sponsored by T. Shanley or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, the shit that motherfuckers do on YouTube. I want some of them dollars. Yes, I can't deny.
Oh, I like money.
I can't deny that fact. But the main purpose is to draw attention to the music. 'Cause I'm not even gonna front. My uncle gassed me up. My uncle gassed me up, and then that like made me light the fire. I was like, shit, I got this gas right here from him gassing me up. I might as well use it. Let me start this fire. And that fire was doing shit online. And now motherfuckers like Mantis, fucking shout out to Mantis, are listening to Stoned Chakra just because they want to. Just because they want to hear it. And now I just need to get more people like that. I need to get more Aaron Banks. I need to get more Bricktown Medias. Shout out to Bricktown Media. What can I have? So if you've gone to my YouTube channel and you've seen like the intro trailer, or if you've gone to my Twitch and you see the intro trailer, that was made by Bricktown Media. Feel free to check him out for all your needs. He also created a lot of my like art designs. So there's a shirt available on my website, stonechakra.com, which has Joe Jack from King of the Hill, and it has the quote, "I just felt my chakra open, honey," and it has him doing a yoga pose. He designed that, and then he also designed like a cool new variants of my logo right here that you see all distorted behind me. He made a bunch of cool variants of that logo that I've put on merch. I recently got buttons, and these buttons are based on a fucking a wallpaper that he did for me. I guess they're not coming through that good. Hold on, I'll just bring up the wallpaper and you guys can get an idea. All right, so that's the wallpaper, and then the buttons are based off that art. So shout out to Bricktown Media. Reminder, I'm a metalhead who genuinely thinks you have skills. I keep coming back, and it's not just because we're smoking too. Big shout out to Brandy. Fucking appreciate that. Yeah, look at all these buttons. And I got another set of buttons coming with another design that he did that's not based on the wallpaper. Either way, I'm gonna have a bunch of old school buttons because they're really cheap and I couldn't resist. Hold on, let me read what we got. Mr. Sith Banks saying over here. I re-added Violent JF, my dad, on the cord. It's the video. If you choose to do the video, you can skip to 2:30. It will skip over light verse. That's some shade right there. Oh. Ooh. Did it sting, light? Did it hurt? Oh, it hurt, didn't it? God damn, you ruthless over here. You ruthless. Why you gotta be so heartless? Oh, damn. Why don't I have that as a fucking... I should have that as a button. Like, oh, god damn. Why you gotta be so heartless? Oh, that's a perfect button. I need to make a note of that. I need a heartless button. Simple and plain. Make a heartless button. You know? I gotta make little reminders to myself. Like, what do I have in my notes right now? I got that. Oh, I got an idea for a segment of the show that I've yet to do because it would require stuff that I'm not trying to do right now. Looks like the measurements of something that I was supposed to contact a friend about making, but I've yet to do. You know, just the main things. My guy says you remind him of old school Twista, spitting fast, good stuff. You're generally fun to hang out with too. Let's go. Add Dancing in the Dark to the front page of the channel. Oh, like make that the intro video? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? Probably. Hold on. Let's see. What do you do for that? Is that settings? I don't know what that is. Hold on. Go to my channel. Here you go. Customize channel. That looks right. It already is. Are you saying for new subscribers? Because it is for returning subscribers. But you're talking about for new subscribers? Everybody gets this Dancing in the Dark. Oh, to the music video section. I have a music video section? Oh, God. Oh. Alright, I think they like changed what I have, because now it says I have something called discography music videos, and it says there's 70 of them in there. Alright. Let me just remove this section, because this section don't make no fucking sense. Add section. What the fuck? It won't let me add a section that just says like music videos instead of discography. I think it's being weird now that my shit's a fucking music channel again. Oh wait, I have a playlist called music videos. Okay, there we go. We got Richard Dubs in the building. Rich Dubs. We got Tom Dubs and we got Rich Dubs. Okay. Will it let me add this to another playlist? Oh, I gotta fucking go to the actual... God damn it. I'm too high for this. It's already added to the music videos playlist. It's already added. It's already added. You got me doing something that's already been done. So why is it like not showing up on the front of the channel or what? Do I have to like restructure the actual playlist? There. Done. It was on the playlist, but you could only see it if you hit play all. Yeah, same with Lokes. It's like at the bottom. So now they're up in order of release, I guess. Yeah, it's fixed. It's fixed now. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel and check out my music videos. There's 3 of them of note that you can check out, and more that are also of note. But I'm gonna just put it out there. I like the 3 that are up there that you can see off top better, because I've just gotten better. Because I've edited every video except for the music guy. So we did For the Music Guy, and then we did We See You as a Lyric video. And then the first video that I edited was the Flavor remix, and it was the second one was Gitarello. It was edited better. But Other Side also edited better. But then another video that I didn't do was an AMV, so an anime music video. And then Flux. This is like my first time making something, and it's like, yeah, this is legit. And then Lokes, same. I was like, oh man, this goes hard. And then there's a reason that he wants Dancing in the Dark at the front, because it is a feast for the eyes. Especially when it comes to like concert footage video. I think I incorporated it really well. Bricktown said that I really was able to romanticize the festival scene, which is definitely something that I wanted to do. Shout out to a few of my producer friends. Hopefully we're going to be having something in the works on that side. Had my homie Danny Grooves reach out to me. He wants to do something. He still hasn't sent me anything, but he reached out and he wants to do something. So hopefully that'll get done. I see 191K is the highest views, I think, for Suicide Boys. Probably. I think that one got put on a playlist and then just ended up doing ridiculous numbers. Like that one, and then the Slaughter to Prevail video ended up doing super numbers for a sustained period of time. And I think that really spoiled me when I would look at my view count and see it was just like at thousands a day. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's get it. But then I'm pretty sure they got like de-playlisted. And then once that happened, the fucking views just tanked. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. But, you know, I realized that shit wasn't me. It was motherfuckers coming to watch Suicide Boys. Because when I look at the actual strict analytics of the actual video that was getting that many views, I wasn't getting nearly as many conversions when it came to the amount of views. So it is what it is. Big shout out to Rich Dub for sending out my tracks to people. Like that's the grassroots shit that I like. Big shout out to Sarah P who just subscribed. Appreciate that. But that's that grassroots shit. Like you heard from a friend of a friend, like, yo, have you heard of Stoned Chakra? And then they hear you like, whoa, like where'd this come from? Like that's what's up. And that's what's going to, I think, last. I think. You know? I think it's gonna last. By doing it that way. And by just keep making stuff too. That's the thing. Keep making stuff. And not waiting for inspiration, just sitting down and writing. That's something that I need to do more. Like I tried to do it on my lunch break the other day, but it just felt fucking weird. Hey, can you give me some water? And then I'll get a dab ready. Alright, that's why I love her.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Appreciate you. Let me get a dab ready. We got William Haggerty in the building. Welcome to Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live. You already know what's up. I'm about to do a dab, son. Let's go. About to do a dab with my lady. Because she popped out of the bedroom cave. Thank you.
I need my after nap dab.
Oh, yeah, I needed that. I needed that Wawa. Do we have any rice-a-roni left? Oh, man.
No rice and roni for you.
Shit. Ask Brittany if she has heard the new Slipknot song,
Yes.
The Dying Song.
Yes, I kind of like it. I'm listening to it more. That Chapeltown one, I'm not crazy about.
Alright, so the Dying Song, she says she kind of likes. She's not crazy about the Chapeltown song. I guess if the Dying Song, hey, sounds like that's something that you could put in the reaction requests.
Boom.
Or you could put in reaction requests since you're in the Discord too.
That's true.
Yeah. Either way, it'll happen. And in the meantime, gotta keep making these hits. And not just dab hits either. Musical hits. You know, I had a new person stop by the stream today, and they said that they liked the music and they're gonna slap it on their streaming service.
No way.
Mm-hmm. That's a big deal.
That's awesome.
Like, that's a win.
Winning.
That right there makes me happy that I called off today.
All worth it.
Like, it was all worth it. I just got another listener.
That's right.
I just got another listener. And that would not have happened if I had not been online talking and playing my stuff.
That's right.
That's just real. It's just real talk. Real talk. Hey, go lay down, Greta. Go lay down. Fucking up the green screen. Get. Yeah, gonna smack that dibble dabble. That dibby 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 dab dab dib dab. Man, that shit's good. Big shout out to Tom Dub.
Yeah. Thanks, That was violent.
Oh. Also super excited for that Black Panther. I know it's not till November or whatever, but that fucking trailer was amazing. I've watched it probably 5 times now. It's so good. And I think there's an EP that they released. Let me see if it's available on Apple Music. Because if it's available on Apple Music, I'm going to be bumping that. Because I definitely want to listen to that cover of Bob Marley again. Like that shit. Wakanda Forever. Oh, some douchebag named Rich Blast just made a song called Wakanda Forever. God damn it. I guess they probably don't have it on Apple Music. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else. Yeah, Amara and Tim share new songs from Black Panther Wakanda Forever EP. Wakanda Forever Prologue EP was released Monday. What the fuck? So it's out? Is it just not available for streaming? I'm thoroughly confused at this point. Fuck. It might not be on streaming. How was this released? Am I gonna have to like pay? It's on Spotify, isn't it?
No.
That pisses me off. That pisses me off. Man, that's so fucking weak. I didn't even realize like that shit's still a thing. Like, so they've taken the idea of competing streaming services and visual medium to audio as well. I didn't realize they were that different. I thought they were fucking the same, and I just went with the easier option. It was just easy. Like, it. Not only did I have access to whatever was on Apple Music, I had access via the cloud to all the music that was on my library of my laptop computer. Across everything. It just made life easier. But now they don't have fucking something that is just dropped. Am I searching for it wrong? Am I typing in the wrong name? Nope. Looks like it just straight up is not on Apple Music. That makes me sad. Like, oh God, I do not want to pay for Spotify. What? Thor. What? Is there a specific popular band that you hear that you can't stand? Imagine Dragons.
Oh, that was my first one on my list.
A close second would probably be. I mean, that I can't stand. Like, that's just strong. Like, it's usually just Imagine Dragons. Oh! Machine Gun Kelly.
Ugh.
I really just dislike anytime he comes on now. Like, even when his old shit comes on. Because now I hear his old shit and I just am kind of just enraged and disgusted at how it was a facade. You know what I mean? Like, he did that because it was easier. It was easier for him to shine in a music genre that was predominantly black because he was white, and then use that to pivot to what he actually wanted to do. And that shit just irks the fuck out of me. So yeah, fucking Imagine Dragons and Machine Gun Kelly. I'm sure if I sat here long enough, I could think of more people that, ugh. What's that one guy? That one guy that's annoying. You can think of one.
I'm kind of over Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
I'm kind of fucking over Adele. Like, her voice is gorgeous, but if I hear that song one more time.
Bruh. Yeah. Tom Whack Arnold for sure. Oh my God. He's one that I try to forget exists. And almost did until Dyson came through. I appreciate it. Would you consider Kid Rock the same? Yeah. Yeah. Because he pivoted hard and then he pivoted even harder. Like, he just went straight. Because, let's be honest, you can make money like that. You can make lots of money really dedicating yourself to a very angry and money spendthrift group of people. Like, the same way, like, you can get on the internet and say a bunch of shit that dudes want to hear and you'll get money. Or you say a bunch of shit that chicks want to hear and you'll get money. Or say a bunch of shit that fucking nerds want to hear and you'll get money. Like, to pick your group of people, pick your niche, and just say all the things that they want to hear and you'll get money. Like, and you'll get it quick. So, echo chamber mixed with clickbaits equals payday for at least a bit. Oh yeah, it'll drive them numbers, drive that engagement for sure. Oh god, it'll drive the engagement, which in turn drives the numbers. So, is the model wrong? If it works, who am I to say? I just know that I don't want to deal with it. I would rather to continue doing this, being my authentic, heavily medicated self, and saying what I think on occasion, sometimes. It is what it is. Getting House Stoned Chakra live, you already know the deal. Sometimes we do shit, sometimes we don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Hey. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Hey. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Ever try Lumi gummies? Is that a specific brand? I haven't seen those at my licensed local dispensary, so I'm not well versed in Lumi gummies. So, feel free to give them a try and tell me how they are. Are they like actual gummies or are they like CBDs? Are they CBDs, if you please? Yeah, they actually have a site, microdose.com. Whoa. What? That's specific. Being healthy doesn't have to be boring. Real fruit gummies infused with entry-level doses of THC, so you can feel just the right amount of good. It says it's D9 THC, so I guess that's Delta 9, because I know there's a Delta 8. Balanced with therapeutic cannabinoids and terpenes. Yeah, so they're using Delta 9 THC, which is a legal variant that they're able to get away with. I haven't tried it, but I don't really want to. How much is it? Yeah, give me the higher doses. Entry-level doses. I don't need that shit. Ooh, give me that cotton candy kush. That sounds delicious. Oh, should I share with the class? Hold on. There we go. Cotton candy kush. Let's take a look at this. $50.
Oh, I like money.
God damn.
You know the price.
So that's for a bottle of 30. I mean, they might get you going, because that Delta 8 it's not right, but it gets you somewhere. So, even if it's not somewhere that you want to be. And edibles are wily. I myself have not done edibles in a while because I had a time and it was not a good one. So I've just avoided them for a while. It's my own doing. I knew full well that I shouldn't have eaten that many, but I did it, and now I know what happens, and I've just stayed away. So I can only imagine eating too many of these things right here. I could only imagine. But it seems legit enough. Is this something that you like saw online strictly, or did you like see these in person? Cause I know damn sure I ain't gonna pay for this shit. How much are the fucking non-strong ones? $80. So it's more expensive to get the lower dosed ones. Okay. So a lower dose and it's $80. But if you get that higher dose, it's $50. Is it just that flavor? Is cotton candy kush cheap? No. Sour strawberries cookies is also $50. That is so weird. Like, look, we got these microdose ones, and then we got these high strength ones. If you get that high strength, it's gonna be $50 less. And if you take those at your own risk. like what? Is that why they're cheaper? We'll never tell. A wimp tax. Like, why do the microdosed ones, why do they cost more than the high dose ones? It's called a pussy tax. Tax for being a pussy. Better take this Delta 9 THC. I don't know shit about it, bro. What is it? Fucking Delta 9. Huh. Then what the hell is Delta 8? Because they say that this one is like the cannabinoid that is the one that actually gets you high. So what the fuck is Delta 8 then? This seems like a lot of reading that I do not want to do right now. I'm absolutely cool with that. But I need food. I'm ready to eat. So I'm going to go get that. Getting high with Stoned Chakra Live is whenever the fuck I say it is, because shit's weird right now. And feel me, you know, check me out wherever you do shit. Stoned Chakra everywhere. StonedChakra.com. All that stuff. I'll close out with the new shit. Enjoy yourself. I'm Audi 5000. You already know. Stoned Chakra, baby. Peace out.